Hold on real quick. I'm trying to bring this mic closer to me. You see it?
No.
What's up, everybody? This has been the Block Therapy. I got my girl Flaw 6 over there. What's going on with you tonight?
Not too much, but shoot, I guess everybody else got problems. Yeah, we love problems. Like what I'm seeing. You heard that shit about Joe Budden?
Joe Buttons is a nasty old freak.
Is that what's wrong with him?
He's just an old freak. And you got the clip, don't you? Ain't we gonna look at the clip?
Yeah, go on and pull the clip up. You pull it up because you got better connection over there. My stuff, you got it hooked up a little better over there than I do. Go on and let the people and let's react to his bull crap.
Where the trauma comes in the past.
Okay.
Joe has taken his travel lube with him to get dances and jerk off with other women on his own behind my back.
Nasty.
So now I find the lube in the trunk, in the money bag, which normally these strippers or bartenders, so that's fine. Why the fuck is the lube in the trunk when I put it away and I have not been here for a month and a half? You wasn't getting no dances with me. 2 + 2 was 4. So again.
Okay.
Like I said, just the nasty ass old freak.
I'm gonna put this out here, and I don't care who got beef, who gets upset about this. I really personally think Joe Buttons, with his track record, is a homosexual, and nothing's wrong with being a homosexual. I'm not judging him on that, but I feel like that's why he has to do all these extravagant things to get off. He's got to take lube and jack off and do all this weird shit because he's suppressing himself by not coming out of that closet. And at this point, I think he's really just a homosexual that needs to escape and needs to come out the closet. Just imagine being 40 plus years, knowing that you like booty and you can't get it the way you want to. I just really think that. I'm sorry, that may be a little bit too vulgar, but I'm at the point, this man had had beautiful women. He went from one woman, he was abusing one woman. That was the story. He abused her till she didn't want him no more. Then he gets with this young girl.
Waste her time.
Waste her to abandon, knocks her up, love bombs her, knocks her up, and then abandons her. Okay. Now, I don't know who's been in between there, but now he's got another chick on another show saying weird shit. And let's not even go there when he just got caught doing something weird in front of somebody. He just got caught doing something weird in front of somebody's house. He just got caught doing this. So
when is Joe gonna get canceled? That's what I want to know.
How much shit are we gonna listen to out of this man? He's a misogynist, a womanizer, a narcissist, and a closet homosexual, which that doesn't count for canceling. But I'm just saying that is his biggest problem. He needs to come out the closet. And I think all the other issues with Joe would like disappear. He could love who he want to love. He could get that fantasy, whatever, that freak, he could get it all out if he just admit what he was. And I think that after you get, I say this, if men, they keep going through women, they're never satisfied. I believe this. And I've been told by other homosexual men that this is true. They gay. And that's the truth. He's gay.
Because how much pussy can you have before you satisfy?
Yeah.
His girl was just saying that they have this thing, I guess, where she do her thing with another woman and then he jacks off with the lube. And you getting all these fantasies and she on there explaining to the people that he's still doing shit behind her back. Like, how much freaky shit do you need at his ancient age before it just becomes you just weird and a pervert?
Yeah. Well, first of all, she's not giving him what he really wants. Okay. And let me say, maybe he's not gay, maybe he's bisexual. He needs it. I feel when men are jacking off, that means they just the penetration of, I don't know. I'm not a man. So let me refrain from um exercising my thought on what men sexual thing is. But at some point, when is it enough? Does it take to have enough? You have all these beautiful women. Hey, me personally, if a man is jacking off, he prefers to jack off than get some. I'm at a point where I'm like, okay, I'm insulted. So to me, that's young girl shit. Because me being at my ancient age, I would most definitely be insulted if a man rather jack off than handle his business. That's weird. And it sounds like he's doing that more than having sex with her.
He's just weird. Like you said, he got caught in front of his house, in front of his neighbors, butt naked, and it just seemed like he's one of them type of dudes that drive around and do peeping Tom shit. He just weird as fuck. He should have been canceled. He should have been canceled when that lady on Breakfast Club or whatever, they busted him out on Breakfast Club and said that he was laying on a pregnant woman. He's weird. And again, I don't want to hear 150 years later canceling Joe. I don't want to hear that shit. He gave enough info to make everybody say this dude is a creep and a pet and a weirdo.
Mm-hmm.
He just get me creeping, like he be creeping around looking in windows and shit. He just weird.
Probably got a fucking the Black Jeffrey Dahmer. I don't know. I don't mess with Joe Budden.
I don't weird.
Like him. I've been saying this every time. My husband looks at his podcast. Every time I come down there, if you listening to him, I'm going upstairs. I ain't got time for that because I feel like there's nothing he could say. He's got a bunch of yes men behind, and all them dudes he got on there is goofy. Yeah. I don't know how that chick. What's her name?
Melissa Ford. Melissa Ford.
Who was she? Who is she?
Ain't she's a video victim.
One of them hoochie mamas.
She used to. I shouldn't say that, but she done a lot of other things too. But they know she started off her fame.
She's sitting up there, and every time I turn it on, they bullying her. She say her piece, and they bullying her. I don't even know how she do that. I mean, a bag is a bag. I understand, but all he got is a bunch of ducks and yes men around him. No. Joe Budden is a homosexual, and that's fine. Let me repeat.
You really think he a homosexual?
I know he a homosexual. He's a homosexual, and he might have some deviancies, but I really think why he has those deviancies because a lot of older Black men don't want to accept that they're homosexuals. So all that suppressed sexual tension and all that fantasy turns into a deviancy. And I'm just going to put that out there in the air. He's nothing but a homosexual and now everything is getting repressed. And when you get older, I'm going to tell you, you start saying what's on your mind. You start doing what you want to do. And that's what's wrong with Joe Budden right now. He's getting older and all those longings and fantasies is wanting to come out. That's why he's doing all this weird shit. You start when
I don't think anybody would be mad though if Joe Budden was gay. Like I don't even think anybody would care. So if that's the case, he need to go on and just be himself.
He cares. See, it's not about everybody else. It's him who cares. So
well, that's terrible because I mean, you gonna go your whole life if that is the case. You gonna go your whole life and suppress what you are. If you gay, be fucking gay. It's okay.
I'm just waiting one of these women to say, yeah, he likes to have a butt plug, and then I'll know for sure. I don't know.
His ex Tahiri, and she can't stand him because I do like Tahiri. I follow her on Instagram. She said he ain't gay. She was like, he's not gay. He's just fucking crazy and toxic. Well, I don't know.
She don't know if he gay or not. Most women say they man ain't gay, and they gay. Mm-hmm. But I just know I particularly think Joe Buttons might be suppressing some his sexuality, and I might be wrong. I don't know, but I do feel like he might be suppressing that. But who's to say?
One thing I will agree, he is a creep and asshole.
Yeah,
He
he
is
is.
all of that.
Yeah,
And that's facts. He even admits that he's an asshole and he's just a jerk.
yeah. I think he ruins a lot of women's life. He goes through women's life. Now he got some other girl. He ain't been on several talk shows. Now let's get it. Don't get. He's been on several couple shows. I know for a fact. I watched him on one. And a matter of fact, that wasn't Taj. That wasn't nobody I know. It wasn't what's her name? Taji.
Tahiri.
To
You talking about
Harry.
Tahiri.
To Harry. It wasn't to Harry, and it wasn't Cynthia. It was nobody from Love and Hip Hop. He was on some love boot camp one time with some young.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He did her dirty too. He was messing with I forgot her name. Tahiri and her. And he was putting that girl was in love, crying, lost weight, and he just was sitting there like a narcissist, just sitting there like
a pig.
He just fucked up in the head. He don't care. But I guess, like they say, because he got money, clout, you can still be an asshole and still get women, apparently.
Yeah, well, he gets women because he got clout, like you said. But women, I'm thinking a lot of these women. I'm thinking majority of these women, not they was turned on by the money, but I really think he makes them think that he loves them, and it ain't just the money. I don't think. I really.
So you think he's a good smooth? He's a good smooth criminal.
Yes, and I don't even think it's the money. I really think it's that he puts on that facade and has these women thinking that he loves them, and then he does
the real person shows up.
He does his Joe Budden, but I honestly think that because the women that he's been with aren't terrible. You don't see them no more. You don't see them clout.
So they just ain't. It ain't like they just out there and they just 304s like they women like they. Well, I was more disappointed in that video that I watched about the girl. I was confused of why she was even giving that information out. Because even the other woman on there was like, well, what does 1 + 1 mean? Because she was trying to explain to everybody like what he be up to. Why I guess she was upset at him. And it's like, that's why they like young girls, because this ain't even a conversation. Like, he's a creep.
Yeah, and it's the pretty girl syndrome. Y'all think y'all can make these old men, these young men, because you look a certain way. You think you can fix their life. It's a pretty girl syndrome. And you know, I'm not gonna get in that, but it is a thing. I have daughters, I have nieces that have the pretty girl syndrome. You think you can fix a man because of how you look, and oh, he's going to treat me different than he treated her because I look better. My ass is bigger. You know, that's that's a lot of younger women do have that pretty.
This older lady told me one time, it ain't in your lips, your hips, or your fingertips. So it don't really matter. It don't matter how cute you are. These dudes be having a big appetite. And like you said, a lot of them, they like to do some extraterrestrial shit on the side. Mm-hmm. And that's why they appetite be so big. And a lot of women can't keep up with that. It's only so much you can do if he's looking for something else. So I don't even know why she was even talking about that. I was like, girl, you should have just kept that between you and him.
Yeah, and you made yourself sound dumb. That if you, excuse me, I'm not trying to put color in it. If a white woman had to tell you 1 + 1 = 2, then there's a fucking problem.
Right, girl. Apparently he doing shit when you ain't around. So all that's why I never got into when women say, well, I'll do, well, some women like threesomes, but when they do all that, you doing all that, a threesome, a foursome, all this freaky stuff, and he still, after you get done doing that, he still go do some stuff not with you, with another bride or with another man or whatever the case. No, I'm cool.
And like I said, like you said, let's clarify. Oh, it's okay for women to have a big appetite. Everybody can have a big appetite as long as the people participating is willing and down with it. Fine. And I feel like this: if you are one that's down with all that freaky stuff, you don't mind that. You down with it. That's because you were doing it before. Listen, if you were a woman and you were doing foursomes, threesomes, twosomes before you got with your man, you down.
And that's cool.
That's cool. Now, if this is a difference. If you get with a man and you ain't never did that, you never was interested in it, and actually you don't really like it, but you doing it for him, that's the problem.
That's bad, sticky business.
That's bad business. Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. If you never did a threesome, foursome, weirdsome with nobody else and didn't have that in your head, that ain't on your bucket list, but you decide to do it with him to keep him, and that's for him, then girl, that's where the problem lies. That's where the problem lies. That's the problem. That's the problem right there. For sure.
No threesomes for me, for sure.
Yeah. I can't have no threesome. First of all, I'm old as dirt, and I don't get down that way, and I'm jealous. It's gonna turn into all a WWE
in the bedroom.
Yeah, it's gonna turn in there, and police will be called. So ain't no point in me doing dumb shit.
Hey. My thing is the threesome, the big thing that men love. I don't find women attractive, so I would be doing it merely to satisfy what he get off of it, and I just don't believe in that. And you know what they call, if you got two men, they don't call that a threesome. Most men call that a train. So it's tabooed. But as far as women, I don't find women attractive. I find women beautiful. Like, if I see a woman and I think she's a nice woman, I look at her as like, oh, she's beautiful, like how I would look at my sister or my daughters. But I don't look at women in a sexual way, which ain't nothing wrong. But that's just not me.
It's just admiration. That's a beautiful woman, not sexual attraction. Admiration.
No. So I would be merely doing a threesome for what a man want, and I just never been that type of chick. I'm not into that. So if you gonna cheat on me, you got to cheat on me. If that's what you into, I guess you got to cheat on me.
And if you into that, you ain't got to cheat on me. You really don't. You don't got to cheat at all.
You just go do it.
Go do it and leave me be. I ain't got time for that. I ain't into no threesomes, and I ain't. And even if I was wanted two or three, let's just say I wanted two men, it wouldn't be a man that I was in love with. It wouldn't be my husband. You understand what I mean? That'd be some freaky deaky shit that I'm just on.
A dude that I wouldn't probably even speak with in public. Again, I'd be like,
there's some shit I'd be like,
a one night shit.
And if I see you, I'd be walking like
I didn't know you.
Yeah.
That's the secret I'll be taking to the grave.
Yeah. I check it off my bucket list, but I would never speak about it again. Yeah.
Right. And like I said, if a man I really loved was into that, he would just have to cheat on me. And, the cheating thing is, I always say, let him cheat in peace. So I probably just, long as I was happy, I probably wouldn't care.
Yeah. No, that's not for me. But we're not going to go into my dramatic history of life. But I'm going to tell you, I couldn't, if that's what you into, that's fine. I'm not knocking nobody's lifestyle. We just talking about, as a woman, we have to have choices, and make sure your choices are what you want and not what a man wants. I understand we trying to get bags, us women trying to get bags, especially the generation trying to get bags. And make our way in the world, make our way in the world, be happy, but if that is what you have to do, if you have to degrade yourself to be, or be another person to keep another person happy, and you're unhappy, you have failed at life. I don't care. I'd rather be broke on the curb than making somebody else happy while I'm unhappy. So I as a young woman, as a older woman speaking to a younger woman or any woman. If you into threesomes, go for it. More power to you. But if
Get
you're
it,
not in,
girl.
yeah, get it. Go do it. But if you're not into threesomes and that's not something you're willing to do, don't fucking do it for a man. Don't do it for a man. Don't do it for money. Don't do it for shit. Don't do that shit. Because at the end of the day, I guarantee you, and especially if you're doing it for money, let me take that back. Let me rewind.
Yeah, because
If you're doing it for money,
sometimes
if you're doing it for money, let that be your business. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real. Let that be your business. Now, if you're doing it for love, you ain't fucked up.
Yeah, you ain't
You
fucked
have
up.
fucked up. If you're doing it to keep your man happy, because your man is never gonna be happy. If he needs a rotation, a merry-go-round, what's that thing that go around? A merry-go-round,
Well, happy don't depend on the other person though.
yeah, and that's the truth. And
It
that's
really
you're
don't.
right.
Happy
You're
don't
right.
depend on what the other person want. Like I was looking at another clip and it was this dude, he famous too. I think his name is Slim Thug. He was talking about that black women, and this is kind of off the subject, but he was talking about how other races are easy and black women are harder to deal with, or he didn't really get in of what is hard about us. But he was like, white women is just, other races, they just easy. And I was basically like, why do people care about somebody else making you happy? You should make your own self happy. So if something or someone ain't aligning up with what you want to do in life, why waste your time on that? Why even clock that energy? Just focus on what makes you happy. Focus on what aligns with you, what makes you happy, not what someone else is bringing to you to make you happy.
So
if I'm not happy, I'm gonna make myself happy.
So he said black women are hard.
Yeah.
Black women ain't hard. They just don't want your old, tall, wrinkled up dick bothering them with your bullshit. And if you're going to come to a black woman, they want you to be sincere. Why is it that you compare us to everybody else? You comparing and not quite as it's kept. I know you full of shit. You Slim Thug. So I know you can get a yes man, yes sir woman, black, white, green, or purple, right? You just talking about a Pacific woman that don't want to put up with your shit. That's what you're talking about. You talking about a Pacific woman that told you to get lost because you was on some bullshit. How old you told me he was? 44? You too old.
He in his 40s. Yeah, and at 40, you should know what you want.
You should know what you want.
If you don't want a woman that's hard, like you said, then go get the woman that's easy. Yeah. I don't understand on the internet why people waste so much time talking about what they don't want. Get what you want. Why go after what you don't want?
And stop saying black women are hard. Because if that's the case, black women wouldn't be the highest rate of people getting killed by their significant others. Okay?
Well, they might say that's why they're getting killed. Because they
but
are
listen, hard. That's not why they're getting hard. Because we put up with y'all shit. That's why we getting killed. We stay in the house just like we want to be loved, just like any other woman. Yeah, there are some strong black women, and a majority of us is strong and know our worth. But there is a percentage, just like every other group of women, that will fall for y'all bullshit. That's bullshit. We just talked about it.
Slim Thug and had all type of women. I can just look at him. He had LaToya Luckett. I mean,
yeah. And is you crying about her? Because she didn't want to put up with your bullshit? Because I guarantee you, you're not looking at yourself. A black woman don't want a hard ass nigga either. Okay? Let's get into that. We don't want.
Well, I do. I want a hard one.
We talking about
hard.
I don't want no bitter. Let's rephrase that. Bitter ass nigga. We don't want no bitter ass nigga. And you bitter. You sound bitter. You're always talking about a woman bitter, but you sound like a bitter ass black man. I don't want no hard ass woman. Well, fuck. Probably all the women that you encounter is hard because a niggas saying the shit that niggas, excuse me, put them through. Make them hard.
Well, that's every woman. That ain't just that to me it's just he.
I'm going on what he said, black women.
Yeah, they just be talking this big business to just talk about what they don't want. It's just business to complain all day on the internet.
What the fuck is a hard
Boy, you
woman?
can get any woman. If Slim Thug really wanted whatever woman he's looking for, I guarantee he can get it.
Yeah, he
Pretty
probably can.
much.
That shit's stupid. Stop putting our name in every fucking thing. We got enough people that don't want us, don't want to be. But stop putting us in the yo bullshit. Oh, black women are so hard. They make it so hard. Yeah, we make shit hard because we tired of you soft ass niggas. Shit, you cushy ass soft niggas. Always fucking crying. You on here like a big ass, big 6 foot crybaby. I don't want no hard woman. Niggas don't get a hard woman. Shit.
Get the woman you want.
Yes, shit.
It's that easy.
Shit.
Why tolerate a woman that you don't want?
Go to Zeus and tell them that you want a show to get some soft ass women. Shit.
And they will make sure that they got a line up for you, baby.
Yeah, stop it. They're soft black women. And when I say soft, I'm not talking about people that own their femininity, black women. I'm talking about soft. You want a dumb bitch. That's what you want. So you want
and those come in all races and sizes.
Yeah,
skinny, bit thick, black, white, Hispanic.
Well, he was talking about black, so we're gonna just stick with. There is plenty of soft black women. Believe me.
Yeah,
you just wanted to put black people down because whoever you wanted today happened to be black and she told you to kick rocks. That's what happened. Sorry. She didn't want to put up with your soft nigga ass. That's what happened. That's what happened, bro. Because you soft.
He'll be okay. Slim Thug will be okay.
Ain't nobody, he like you said, he ain't had the top-notch bad bitches. Had a Destiny Child, the original Destiny Child. So get the hell out of here.
Yeah, that's the top tiers.
You had the original. See, most people don't know about the original, but I do. You had an original Destiny Child. So I want you to hush, honey. Hush.
Right.
You act like you getting crackheads and meth heads and shit. No, bro. And project bitches, you not. So stop it. I need a drink.
Which ain't nothing wrong with them neither. It's a couple of soft ones in there too. So
we all can be soft if we want to. And it just depends on who we being soft for, who we choose to be.
Shit, I know I ain't been soft. I ain't been that woman.
I have too, and fell for the okie doke. I got
plenty of time.
I got 6 kids to prove it, and some that don't nobody know about.
Shit, yeah. I ain't been the trick. I ain't been the maid. I ain't been the all of it. Yeah. Shit. The booty call. I've been all I got a
cold. This shit's in my dog, and these glasses is heavy, and it just feel like it's making my head. So if y'all hear me sniffing, it's because I have a cold. My grandchild keep trying to kill me with these heebie-jeebies.
Yeah. Kids, when they get sick, they just get sick. Then that shit they get you be sick for a month.
Yeah, they eat running
with they germs.
Shit, I'm over here dying. I'm like, oh, my nose is stuffed up. Damn, stuffed up. Damn. I'm trying to drink the pain away. Yeah, but like you said, Slim Thug, you can get a soft chick if you want to.
Hell yeah, you could get a soft chick. He ain't, I mean, I don't think he's a bad looking guy. I mean, he probably got something going on for him. It's some women out there, for sure.
For sure. Okay. Well, I want to say happy birthday to my grandson. He ain't gonna hear this, but I gotta put it out in the universe. I didn't get to spend much time with him today, but happy birthday, grandson! You that big 3.
How old he turned? 3 years. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
3 years old.
yeah.
Like that, I think she probably do that.
What is the situation with you and your fiance right now?
In my understanding, she don't really understand the entertainment industry. I think that's why you see like the outlashes on the internet and just different stuff like that. I think she probably do that to be heard or something. You know, I mean, of course I don't like it, you know what I'm saying, but I try not to indulge in the internet stuff.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I try to stay like as far away from it as possible in the public. Anybody that know me, I feel like they just know that I'm passionate about my work and my dream. I want this to be something great because this is an opportunity that we always wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like our first project was a mixtape. So we gave it away for free.
But did you talk to her about it?
Yeah, of course.
When you are seeing your fiance post things, right, has it caused like the work to be even harder to do?
I don't think it make work harder, but I think, you know, everybody be like, dang, you know, this ain't the way it was supposed to be.
Can I ask why she wasn't allowed to be at the music video?
You know, I got to make sure everybody is comfortable. You know, if these was just songs where it's like Dej was a feature, you know what I'm saying, then I could be like, hey, man, this is my set. When we doing something where it's 50-50, where we got to work together, it's like she got to be all the way comfortable. Whatever she want to happen on these sets got to be done. And it's nothing to disrespect nobody.
Is there an issue with you and his fiance, Deandra, or no?
No, it isn't. I respect people's relationships, you know, but I also, it's like, do y'all respect the friendship? I've been out the picture, you know, and I stay out the picture unless it's business. Like, we don't even hang out as much and do the cool shit that we used to do. So now it's, you know, it's respect. The females just never even take it to me for real. Or even if they did know me, they don't like me now. You know what I'm saying? Just because they don't like our bond and our chemistry. So
let's say things get worked out between Jacquees and his fiance. Things are okay. She wants to have a conversation. You guys all get along, and they want you at the wedding. Are you going to the wedding?
Oh, no, because I haven't met her.
That ain't on me. How do I force you to meet somebody?
If any of his women feel like they don't have to respect me, then I don't have to be his friend. We can end the friendship if my respect is on the line, you know. I won't be disrespected. You know what I'm saying? I won't be these slurs. I won't be none of that.
Looking at that shit right there, everybody didn't care about how she felt. That's what I felt. In that whole conversation, only the person that was the interviewer, that's the only person that cared about her feelings. Not even Jacquees, not Dej Loaf. And she don't owe that woman nothing. Jacquees is supposed to set the tone for how she's getting treated. You understand what I'm saying? She's supposed to set the tone. So how he treats her is how everybody around him in his group of peers is going to treat her. And if she didn't like how, and that's the truth, how I felt like they monotone, how they were talking, how they were sitting, it mirrored each other. So I feel like Dej Loaf treats her disrespectfully and talks about her as if she doesn't matter because Jacquees does. And that's how the vibe I got from that conversation.
Yeah, it looked at the vibe I got is basically, like you said, they don't give a damn. But you got to really listen to how Dej Loaf, that's her name, how she was talking and read between the lines. She said, if any of his women got a problem. Well, ain't he just got a fiance? What does she mean? Any of his women. So that to me seemed like she was maybe insinuating that I ain't the one you should be tripping with. That's the energy I got too. Cause she was like, the way she said that, she said it with like, well,
reverence.
Like she was like trying to throw some hints that you worried about me, but it ain't even me that you need to worry about.
Yeah.
And
go. Excuse me.
And he just seemed like like he was like, well, I can't help you enter. I can't make you meet my baby mama or my fiance or whatever. Yes, you can. Because you could be like, this is my fiance. This is Dej Loaf. And introduce them. Yes, you can. What you mean you can't make it happen? That don't make no sense to me. If you can make Dej Loaf feel comfortable, because that's what you said. Your baby mama wasn't allowed because you didn't want some other people to feel uncomfortable. Well, it's okay for your baby mama to feel uncomfortable. That don't make sense to me.
Like I said, that nigga don't care about. I feel so bad for us women sometimes, especially us younger, because I'm out of the game, and even whether I was married or not, I would be out of the game because I'm tired and I'm old. And so it's sad as a young woman, you have a baby, and y'all, we do shit backwards. I'm gonna go back to what you said last week. It's time to go back to them old days. It really is, to where you got to meet the father, and ain't no babies. And if you having a baby, guess what we
It's
having?
shotgun marriage. It's a shotgun marriage.
I'm
We
at that
bringing
point in life. I'm
we
tired of it.
bringing AKs.
Yeah, it's a shotgun marriage. Y'all getting married. I'm tired of
Yeah,
people just having babies and then it's getting ready, and then they have a baby and no marriage, nothing. So you just a baby mama. Just because you got money, you still a baby mama. You still a baby mama. You don't have nothing after that. He go off in the sun, and God be blessed. She got a wealthy father, so she okay. She okay, but it's not all right, y'all. Jacquees, Dej Loaf, she just a bitch, and I'm gonna keep it real. She just a bitch, but she's not the factor. Your man, your husband, your boyfriend is conducts the way people treat in his circle treat you. So if
right.
he treats you like go, everybody around him is going to maybe not treat you like go, but gonna respect your presence, and that is the truth. I'm gonna tell you a secret. I'm gonna tell you something, and I got married. I got married older, so it doesn't. We're not going in all that, but my husband took me somewhere one time with all his people, and it was one of his cousins, I don't even think she's a cousin. She's just somebody that been in the family for a long time. And she kept mispronouncing. I told her my name. I introduced myself, because I'm coming in, and I introduced myself. And I'm trying to be ladylike and cool because this is family, and we just had got married. We probably been married under a year. And I came in the house. I'm meeting, introducing myself to everybody, whatever, whatever. And all these people from Chicago. And I, like I say, Chicago people is I'm one of those people. I respect to Chicago. So I come in there, I'm watching and observing. I ain't stepping on nobody's toe. I'm watching and observing. I tell this lady my name, and for the love of God, she act like she could not say my name. Every time she talked to me, my husband politely told her in front of everybody, that's not her name. This is her name, and this is what you call her. That moment, that was so that that was powerful for me, because I'm like, because she literally kept calling me everything but my fucking name. And he checked her. He let her do it twice. I counted. Third time, he was like, no, that's not her name. And he literally said that. That is not her name. This is her name. That's what you need to call her. That is, he set the tone for everybody around. I got two names: Tone's wife or my name. That's it. Don't nobody call me nothing else. You understand what I'm saying? So your man sets the tone for how people treat you in his circle. In his circle. And sometimes people in your circle that don't treat you right, he'll set the tone for that. So he's not the man for her. He's not ready for what Deion Sanders' daughter needs. He's not ready, because he officially let Dej Loaf set the tone for how he's gonna treat her. He's not the other. She's not like no other bitch. That's his baby. That's his mother of his baby. About to
His
be his wife.
fiance.
Yes, about to be his wife. So we're not gonna treat her like every other bitch. We're gonna treat her like his wife.
Right.
Period.
And if you have a problem with that, that's when he's supposed to step in and say, oh,
Yeah.
you're doing too much. It's the
Yeah.
example like DDG. He is a prime example. If you going to have a baby daddy, that's the prime example that you will want him to conduct himself out in society when it comes between y'all. Yeah, we might not be together. She might get on my nerves, but y'all not gonna disrespect her. I don't care what y'all think.
Amen. Word.
So anytime I was in a situation where a dude was trying to disrespect me and his people or people around him was disrespecting me because they know what he do behind closed doors when I'm not around. They know he got other bitches. They know he got other females. They know that he don't give a fuck about me. And so that's why they treat me like I'm a side bitch. Because they know behind closed doors how he really feels about me. So I would, if I was what's her name? Well, Deion Sanders' daughter. If I was her, Deandra, I would do what my father said and move in silence and let them be and walk away. Because some things in life ain't worth it. Amen. Just ain't worth your time or energy. Whether you got a baby with them, whether you got 1, 2, 3, 4 kids, some things ain't worth even fighting about. And like you said, let's start normalizing again. Before I become a baby mama, I'm going to need that ring. I need to get married because no, marriage ain't for everybody. But why is it the first goal for us as a community is I'm going to have a baby? No. That's for the birds. Leave that shit for the last generation that did that dumb shit.
Yeah, stop making your baby bastards. Okay? Back in the day, it was a shame to be a bastard. Let's make that great again, where your kids is a bastard. So stop doing that. Where you like seriously, y'all stop having these babies with these niggas. It's a broken home and it causes trauma immediately.
Right.
Immediately.
Because you upset and you got to carry your baby. You got to feed him. You got to change his diapers. And here you are upset because he on national TV acting like a complete asshole, a jackass.
Let's stop doing that. Shit, for real. Let's stop doing that. Yeah.
You can have sex, ladies, and not get a baby out of it. Even though they took some shit away, it's ways around that shit.
Let's start with birth control, condoms. Let's start. I'm backwards. Went wrong. Condoms, birth control. Shit, use all of them and a plan B.
Right. Because when you start getting men that openly disrespect you, you lost in the sauce at that point.
Yeah.
Because that was disrespectful because she coming at his baby, hit the mother of his child like she means something. You don't mean shit. I don't care if you is his friend. At the end of the day, you still don't mean shit.
You ain't shit. She made a part of him. A part of him will always, as long as that baby is breathing, that's a part of him. And she made that. So how the fuck do you compare? You do not compare to that situation. Remove yourself from the situation. Oh, no, I ain't coming to the wedding. Bitch, I'm going to keep it real. And I got to get ghetto with this. Bitch, you fucking him or want to fuck him or jealous. That all the energy you gave was envious. Because I know you. Let me tell you something. And I meant to say this. I was going to say this. I know you have I don't have no male friends. Okay. I just never been that. I've never been.
You never had one male friend.
No, I've never had a male friend. Yeah.
Damn. That's the best friends to have. Really, honestly.
I'm not getting into that. I just never had a male friend.
Never.
First of all, I've always been in a relationship. So I never got that opportunity experience to have a good male friend. But anyway, getting back to the moral story, you have male friends, and I know how you communicate with your male friends. And you could go into a bar with all his girlfriends and his current girlfriend, and they gonna respect you because how you carry yourself and how you treat him. And another thing is you a girl's girl, so you always rooting for a motherfucker to win, especially a female. Dej Loaf wasn't given that energy. No. She was given jealousy, envious, cockiness, arrogantness. Yeah. That's what she was given.
I tell my homeboys if they call me up like, the bitch is on, I be like, yo, what is you doing? Like, I be on the girl side, like, unless the girl is just completely crazy or just trifling. But if it's like just stuff women do, I'm not gonna sit up there and lie to him and be like, yeah, that bitch ain't shit. I'm gonna be like, that's just what women do. I would do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. It's a big topic. If you a woman and you got guy friends, you a red flag. Well, I'll just be a red flag because I always resonated with guys. As far as, I mean, I had 2 good home girls in my whole life, but most of my friends have been guys. It's just more funner hanging with men. Like, they teach you stuff. Like, females, they don't know how to change tires. Now, some do, but it ain't the norm for a woman. A man, being a single woman, hanging out with guys, it taught me things about my car that I don't have a man there that will, that can, if I go into the mechanics, they gonna try to get over on me. So having a male friend has showed me, no, you don't need to pay 500 for that. You need to pay 250. They getting over. You know what I'm saying? That's the importance sometimes to have a male friend when you are a single woman. But it is not your place to be hating on they fiance or the mother of their children. That's not your place as a homegirl. She's being weird. Period.
Yeah. And I know, and for a fact, I know. I said this in a previous session. I previously said you have friends with all your exes and you literally are the most respectful. So I know for a fact it is possible to have a friendship with your ex and still be able to be in your ex's life and the significant other respect the relationship
and be happy for him.
Yeah,
be happy for him. She don't seem like she happy. Like, you should be
that's some
happy.
envious shit. She's straight on some bullshit. And I understand the baby. I'm feeling like Dej Loaf feel like she was disrespected. But put yourself. I would have checked that so quick. Girl, come to the studio. Here's the baby room. Here's some headphones. Here your man. I don't want that nigga. Okay.
Right. That's how I act towards when I have my
Yeah.
homeboys. That's how I act towards they women. Like, it's like, this is
Make
my
yourself
friend.
comfortable.
And now you can be my friend if that's what you want. Like, I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable because I don't want to. I know he's full of shit. And I might tell you on the side, bitch, he full of shit. But but to sit there and make the other woman feel uncomfortable, I don't want. He basically said she didn't want her there.
Yeah.
Well, why not?
Yeah. Word. I feel you. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm confused. I was confused by both of their energy. I'm not gonna even lie to you.
Too.
Both of their energy was off. And this is my thing. He is low brand. Girl, if I was Deion Sanders' fucking daughter, oh girl, he's low brand.
I'd have kept it in the family. I got me a football player.
Yeah, he's low brand for me. He's low brand. He's low brand.
She ain't no ugly looking young lady.
Yeah,
she could have got her a cute little football player.
Fucking basic ass R&B fucking singer. Get your ass out of here. Get your ass low brand ass nigga. That's what the problem is. Excuse my French. You got a low brand ass nigga. A nigga that ain't shit. You got a low brand ass nigga that got a little bit of something. When you got the family that you being raised in, you got a whole bunch of shit. Your dad is a franchise. Your dad is a commodity. Excuse me. Okay, so you went. What that man say? What that it was a TikTok or something.
He said, "You thinking little, you need to be thinking big."
Amen.
That's the best advice that I heard in a long time. He said that. You think it's small,
right? And that's where you fucked up at. And love. Guess what? Love do cost. It costs a lot
in the real world.
It costs a lot. So that love you got for you is costing you. So let's invest in some real love. Okay. Right. And I'm gonna tell you to, like your dad said, walk away and invest in loving yourself. And now that you got that baby, put that energy in that. Go find you something else to do. Cause that nigga, and I don't want to hear about like spinning the block. We're not gonna spin a block on Jacquees. He told you what he was. and he represented. Oh,
Listen,
she don't understand. She don't understand the music business. That y'all some hoes.
right.
That y'all some hoes. You is low budget compared to what she is. She's a brand. She's a part of a brand. She's a part of a franchise. She's a part of a legend. You're nothing.
Did
You're a
you
broke
know?
ass nigga with a R&B dream. Thank you. Yep.
Well, at least he ain't got no struggle dreads though. Like, at least his dreads ain't struggling. Damn, don't do him like that. Now I'd have been mad if he had struggle dreads. I'd have been like, now, girl. But this kind of off the subject. It's on the subject about her father. I didn't know he played football and baseball. Did you know that?
Yes.
I was
You
like,
forget.
damn, he was.
I'm married to a social athlete, fanatic, sports fanatic. You see, a sports fanatic.
I couldn't believe. I watched his
Uh-huh.
documentary. I could not believe that he was a cold brother back in his day. I
Yeah.
see why all the
And
ladies
Tati,
like to
you know
him.
who he remind me of? That's who he remind me of. My son. He remind me of Doobie.
He got it. He had it going
Yeah, he
on.
remind me of Doobie.
I mean, I said this man played baseball and he would leave baseball. No, he would leave football and get in a helicopter, I believe, and go play baseball or whatever, baseball or whatever. He played both of them at the
Yeah, his
same time. I
fingers
said
shit is
he was
fucked up.
bad. He was bad.
He missing a couple toes and shit. He had fucked his body up.
He missing some toes.
Yeah, he had fucked his poor little body up.
Damn. I didn't know that. I didn't watch the whole documentary,
Yeah,
but
he
I
ended up
watched
fucked
enough
up.
to be like he was bad back in his
Mhm.
day.
Yeah, Deion Sanders. I remember Deion Sanders. I always used to think he was real cocky, but now that he's got older and I know where he's coming from,
I
when
get it.
when you great, it's so powerful to be great at something and
Right.
be a commodity to everybody. They want you.
Right.
It's nothing. I can't imagine. I've never
He
felt that
had to
feeling.
walk like that. He had to walk with his head up
Yeah, you
high.
do.
He had to.
And coming, and I'm assuming he came from nothing because most of us do, little to nothing. And I respect him. I respect him.
Yeah, I really, when I seen that, I looked at him told because I'm not really into football like that. I'm more of basketball. But when I watched that documentary, I got a bigger understanding on who he is and what he stood for. It's a really good documentary.
Yeah, that's what's up. I keep that. I really, you know what? I don't want her to spin the block on this. I don't. I don't want them to get married. For what? He's already telling you what he is. So I hope they are good because I just thought about that. Just crossed my spirit when I thought about it because I'm like, I didn't like his energy, Naima. I didn't.
And then I didn't like the fact how everybody was making it sound like she was crashing out. She didn't crash out.
No,
Cause like I would have, like you said, I would have been up at the shoot, the music shoot.
I would.
I would have came uninvited.
I probably would have had a murder charge because I'd have set that bitch on fire. I'm not playing with y'all. This is don't keep playing with women. Stop playing. If you're not ready, you're not ready. And stop fucking making babies, niggas. This is so fucking funny. We always get now I'm not getting political, but we have the responsibility. Now we getting chin checked by the government on our twats, what we can do with our vaginas. Meanwhile, I ain't heard one penis rule yet. I ain't heard one rule stop
It ain't
penis
gonna be no penis
ejaculation.
rule.
Huh?
Shit, ain't gonna ever be no penis rule.
Yeah, I ain't heard no ejaculation rules where you can stop ejaculating and stop making babies. I haven't heard that yet. Meanwhile, we have a government set up where a baby daddy exists. We have a top official in the government is a baby daddy right now.
Elon Musk.
Office, he got his kids. And
is Elon a robot? I'm starting to think that he's a robot. No, just look at him. He don't look like he looks weird. Like it's something ain't right. Is he an AI?
No, he's not a robot.
All I know is, Elon, take your badass kid to the nanny
And stop
home
having him at fucking important press conferences.
meetings. Shit.
And then everybody's like, he wasn't telling Trump he wasn't the president. Yeah, he did. He said, shut the fuck up. Trump, you ain't
Yeah.
the president.
He
My
told him to
daddy
shut
is.
up on national TV. Like, what the fuck?
Shut your orange ass up. My daddy is the president.
Yeah, he paid for this position.
Yes, listen to me, and I'm about to get real nasty with it. He said, you're the boss and my daddy's the dick. Shut up.
Right.
That's what he said.
We don't need you right now.
Yeah, shut your ass up. Yeah. Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Get y'all shit together in the White House. That's all I can say.
And get a
It
day
was
together.
ghetto.
And get a day. Yeah, y'all look like bring your child to work day. You ain't had no babysitter. Shit.
Yeah. Looked at ghetto.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, y'all. Well,
what's else going on around
too much
town,
shit.
this world?
Too much shit. Well, you know, I had this one. Let's go on and show that video I sent you. Go on, play that real quick.
Oh, you sent it to my phone?
Yeah, go on and play that. I sent it to you.
Which one was it?
The little girl, the little with the green hair. And she was on a date.
Appropriate to me and seeing him trip.
Can I be honest? I feel like if it's not a good match, that's totally fine. I just feel like you unloading on me right now is just a lot for meeting each other 3 hours ago. You know?
I get it, but communication is important, obviously, right? That's into a relationship, so I'm communicating how I feel. Okay. This is how I feel, and then moving forward. Beautiful personality. Obviously, you're a beautiful girl, but you acting like that isn't what I want to marry. Okay. So I'm just trying to put you in check so that you.
Oh, really think I like that specific verbiage.
Sorry. So I'm not trying to put you in check. I'm just trying to make you aware so that you and I can maybe progress and see where this goes and give it another chance. One thing though, I'm sorry.
It was a little 6-year-old girl. She was very excited. And
was that your family or did you know anyone?
No, I just feel like the energy that you're giving off right now is very like bah humbug. I don't feel like there's anything wrong with spreading a little joy. And she seemed very happy that I was singing along too. I'm sorry if that rubbed you the wrong way. That wasn't my intention.
That's sophisticated.
Okay.
It's classy. I'm not going to get loud, especially when we're on our first date. You're mine. When we were on the date, it was between me and you. I felt like you. Okay, you're not mine, but on the date, it was a one-on-one situation, and you bring a 6-year-old into it with her whole entire family.
Oh my God.
You need that for other people to be able to see you, because, I'll be honest about something, I was just thinking that you were going to be a little more calm.
I commented on this video, and I basically said, you might as well just get out the fucking car, tell him to stop, get the fuck out the car, and call an Uber or Lyft, whatever the fuck, because you would be safer. And that's literally what I posted on this video. I have not in my life, if we're dealing with that right now, if online dating is bringing that type of monstrous people, narcissists, people that might need to go see
a therapist.
Fuck that. Turn yourself into a mental health institution. I feel sorry for young women right now. I feel sorry for women right now in this climate, because this is the type of shit that you got to go through. That shit was scary to me. As I'm watching this, I'm getting more and more, you know,
worried about her.
Yeah, anxiety. Like, get the fuck out the car, girl. It's not even a conversation. Don't even explain your fuck. Have fun. A vibrant person.
Fun and was free spirited. You could just tell by what she had on that she wasn't some uptight chick.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like, how did you get on a date? I don't know where they didn't elaborate where they met at. But she was like, I just met you 3 hours ago. So I'm just assume that they met on some dating site and he's seen her picture. I'm assuming that she took a picture of herself, and she doesn't seem to me to be a girl that's going to be in a corner. You know what I'm saying? waiting on
Nazareth to come back.
yeah, a knight in a white horse. It seems like she's a go-getter. It seems like she's like you said, a free spirit. So even the way she was dressed, and that, I don't know, you can't judge a book by its cover, but it seems like she's a free spirit. And I just was like, why? My comment was like, get the fuck out the car and call it Uber. You would be safe in oncoming traffic compared to him. He's if you had a red flag, that would be the time to wave it, because he was a red flag.
Yeah, he the type that'll kill you, the kids, the dog, the goldfish, your mama, your great grandmama. He just weird.
Yeah.
And she was doing too much talking.
Yeah.
At this point, ladies, if it's getting that intense and you just met somebody 3 hours ago, it's time to say, can you please don't act, because he might have been crazy. Be polite. Can you please pull over? Nice to meet you. And get out the car and call an Uber or a friend, family. Because he's talking about marriage in a 3-hour span. Mm-hmm. What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
Stop listening to them podcasts. That shit is warped in your brain. That shit is not reality.
Mm-mm. And what and then another thing you said, let me reiterate. I'm thinking about it. Damn, I lost my train of thought on it. I really did, and it was important to this conversation. Damn, old people's problems. What
did I say? Maybe double dating.
You had said something, and I wanted to add to that, but I ain't forgot. So let's just skip that part, everybody.
This is off a subject, but why does my forehead look like it ain't grown about 6 inches?
No, that's not.
I'm getting a headache. It just seemed like this part, it just started swelling.
That is not true.
Yes, it do. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Why my head ain't grown 6? I'm getting a headache, but it's like it looked like my head is going.
Feel it. You can feel the headache coming.
I can feel my head swelling.
Yeah. Oh Lord, have mercy. No, hell no. That it's time for us women to be. I understand it's a new wave. We going out and dating on the internet and picking people off the internet. That's risky business, lady. I know what I wanted to say. Chaperones. Remember you were talking about that.
I said,
and this part of the conversation we didn't talk about. It was brought up, but we didn't put it in our last post, our last podcast. But remember you said that chaperones. At this point, ladies, if we're gonna do online dating, we might need to bring a third party.
Right. Or a double date, because in certain situations like that, when somebody's acting, because he was acting extremely aggressive for no reason. He was upset not because she got another nigga, another man's number. She was flirting with the bartender, and even if she was flirting with the bartender, you just met her 3 hours ago. What does it matter? Drop her ass off and go on down the road.
Amen.
But he was mad because she was singing with a family for a 6-year-old birthday party. Dude, you're weird.
Mm-hmm.
You're weird.
Mm-hmm.
And not in a good way. In a bad way.
In a bad way, bro.
Like you might have some women buried behind your mom's
in
your mom's backyard type of weird. He giving me maybe I shouldn't say serial killer vibes, but he just weird. Like I wouldn't feel comfortable.
Like you live with your mom.
Talking.
Like you live with your mom. I know. Psycho. Y'all
Norman Bates.
Norman Bates. Amen.
Norman Bates vibes.
You're giving Norman Bates vibes, bro.
Yeah. I just met you.
You giving Norman Bates. I didn't. Who says I want to marry you? Who says you're the guy for me?
to marry.
Yeah. Who says that?
Nigga, you're trapped in another zone. This is 2025. We don't marry dudes in 3 hours. Now, we might screw you in 3 hours, but we ain't gonna marry you in 3 hours.
Yeah, no. Shit. The fuck?
The hell he talking about?
Weirdo. Back up. You ain't stepped over 3 time dimensions way too fast. Like, look,
right.
Look, 3
this
hours.
Is
no.
1900s.
Yeah,
this is 2025.
You're mine. You're mine. What? That's what he said. You're mine. And she said, "Hold up. Now you're talking." That's when I would have got out the car. Yeah, you're on that shit. Yeah, I gotta go.
That's why you need to be locked and loaded.
Yeah.
Locked and loaded.
Yeah.
Time, but I know something wrong with them.
So you say something wrong with me? Because I approach men all the time.
You're 39?
I'm 39.
Let's just be honest and keep it no fugazi. Your value diminished a lot from when you were 22.